What's up everyone, this is CyberKnight8610 and today we have a deck profile for you guys. Since it is Halloween, I thought why not go ahead and do a Ghostrick deck profile. And a lot of you were requesting it on my Facebook fan page, and so thought we'd go ahead and do that. So today I have pretty much a more standard build. I figured it would be the best to use, and we will try to have duels using this hopefully this weekend. That's what I'm hoping we'll be able to do. So yep, let's get started. First off, we have 3 Ghostrick Spectre. It's a great card because you can special summon it so easily, and then also get to draw a card. So it's always like a +1 card. I freaking love the artwork of this. I mean, the way it has its tongue sticking out and everything is just hilarious looking. And yeah, so it's just destroyed by opponent's card and then sent to the graveyard. You can just special summon it and draw a card. I mean, that's just so basic and makes this card so awesome. Next up, we have 3 Ghostrick Mansion. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm not sure. I probably killed the name. So we're using 3 of those, though, and it's probably the best of all the Ghostrick cards. It's one of the ones that will allow you to search from Ghostricks from your deck and add them to your hands. And yeah, I mean, it's basically the main searching card, and has pretty good defense for a Ghostrick monster with 1,800 defense. Next up, we have Ghostrick Stein. This card, of course, I guess is more of your attack monster for a Ghostrick monster. I don't know. It has an alright stat for attack, but not too much on defense, having 0 defense. Anyway, he's one that will mainly allow you to search for the Ghostrick spell and trap cards from your deck and add them to your hand. But he has to inflict battle damage to your opponent, which isn't too much to do. I mean, it's not the hardest thing to do, even with that sort of attack. So yeah, you'll be able to add the spells and traps you need using this effect, which can come in handy. After that, we have 2 Ghostrick Witch. This card allows you to target one of the face-up monsters your opponent controls, and then change it to face-down defense. I'm running 2 of them at the moment. It seemed to be the better number for me. And also, does this card remind anyone else of like Dark Magician Girl? It really does look like her for some reason, like a younger version. Yeah, it's a great card being able to do that. Kind of like a Tsukiyomi, really. That's what it reminds me of the most. After that, we have 2 Ghostrick Lantern, which reminds me of Battle Fader, really, because when your opponent monster declares a direct attack or targets a Ghostrick monster you control for an attack, you can negate it and then special summon this card from your hand in face down defense position, which can really come in handy. I mean, you're able to protect your Ghostrick monsters and be able to protect your life points. So that's what it reminds me of Battle Fader. I'm running 2 at the moment. 3 would probably be a better number, but I've kind of liked having 2 at the moment, so I don't know. That one's still a little bit in the testing zone on that. And then for our last Ghostrick monster for the main deck is Ghostrick Mary. So basically, Bloody Mary was turned into a card. This is a card from Legacy of the Valiant, though. So for people that are excited about Ghostricks because Shadow Spectres is near, you'll have to wait a little bit longer for this card, unfortunately. This card will allow you to, whenever you take damage, you can discard it and then special summon 1 Ghostrick monster from your deck and face down defense position. So it's another one of those like search your Ghostrick monsters. It really adds a lot to the deck by being able to do so. So I'm hoping it won't be too hard to get whenever Legacy of the Valiant is released. I have this sinking feeling it's going to be a high rarity card though when it's released for us. I don't know. I'm calling it right now though. But yeah, it really does tie everything together for the Ghostricks. After that, we have 2 Tour Guide from the Underworld. This is a great card because we're using all these rank 3s, so what more do you need to say? Some people are using Crane. I kind of prefer Tour Guide, and it seems kind of funny to use this card again, since I haven't, it seems like, in quite a while. Next up, we have Ghostrick House, or as I believe the name is now for the English version of the card, Ghostrick Mansion. This is just a card to be able to protect your monsters, of course. If all of them are face on defense, your opponent can attack you directly. So that's, I guess, the only sort of negative about it, which really isn't so much. And then, of course, you get to half all the effect damage that a player takes and all the damage that it takes, except from battles of Ghostrick monsters. So your opponent will still take damage, you know, the full damage, but you only take half damage. So that can really come in handy. 2 of these seem to do great. 3 seem to overkill and could be dead draws sometime. Now for more staple cards, we have 2 Mystical Space Typhoon, a Dark Hole. Now back to cards that are more for this deck, and that is 3 Swords of Concealing Light. This is basically Swords of Revealing Light, but instead it conceals them. I mean, just kind of as the name says, I know. It will make it where all monsters your opponent controls go to face down position. And that can really come in handy. They're problematic cards, and of course with Ghostricks, they like it when the opponent's monsters are face down defense position. They can use that to their advantage, of course. And also it kind of protects your monsters too, and it only lasts until your second standby phase. So it's not like Monster Aura. So it's not like Swords of Revealing Light being able to last 3 turns, but it still comes in handy a lot. So yeah, I'm kind of surprised they got to keep that artwork too, having that skull. Anyway, we have 3 Pot of Duality. This adds a lot of consistency, like with any deck, you know, that uses this card. I'm glad to see it at 3 again, and yeah, just adds consistency to the deck. Also using Book of Moon, I consider it a staple. Some people don't. Still great with Ghostricks. Allure of Darkness. With all these dark monsters, you gotta have some draw power, so Allure is a great card. Alright, for traps, we have 2 Needle Sealing. Needle Sealing works great for this deck because your monsters are going to be face down to defense position, and your opponents are more likely going to be face up monsters. So when there are 4 or more monsters on the field, all the face up ones will be destroyed. So in a way, it's like a, not even really dark hole, it's more like a Regeki, because more likely your monsters will be safe because they'll be face down. So it's a great card. Running 2 seems to be great on that. I don't really suggest running 3, but 2 seems to be the sweet spot, I guess, really, for that. After that, we have 2 Ghostrick Panic. This basically just makes it where you can flip your monsters face up and defense position, and then your opponent's face down defense position. For however many you flipped face up is the same number you can flip face down for your opponent. Can really come in handy for that. Of course, a lot of different strategies with Ghostricks, so running 2 of these seems to work great. Same with also running 2 of Ghostrick Out. It's a card that will just really protect your Ghostrick monsters. All the ones that you currently control and face down to the defense position monsters you control cannot be targeted by or destroyed by card effects. So it's just a great way to protect your Ghostrick monsters. So yeah, seems to be 2. It seems to be the good number for me. So yeah, it works great for me on that. After that, we have 1 Soul Mourning, kind of staple card, so not really need an explanation, and then 2 Mirror Force. Now for the extra deck. First off, we have their boss monster, which is kind of funny that it is a boss monster, because when you say that, you expect a monster with like huge attack points and all this. But this one is a Ghostrick Alucard, which is Dracula backwards. Even though it doesn't have that much attack points, don't get confused by this card. It is still a really powerful card. Don't get me wrong on that. It is it's generic too, which I really like. So you can use Tour Guide to bring it out easier, or Crane, whatever you decide to use on that. So not just Ghostricks will be able to accede into it, and then it will be able to protect other Ghostrick monsters. You can detach an Exceed material and then just target a set monster your opponent controls and destroy it. So if you're able to flip one of their monsters face down, you can target it and destroy it. And then whenever it is sent to graveyard, you can target another Ghostrick monster in your graveyard and add that target to your hand. So at least 2, even if he is, you know, sent away, you can get another Ghostrick back for it. And since this uses a lot of rank 3s, we have a lot of rank 3 monsters. We have number 30, Acid Golem of Destruction, number 17, Leviathan Dragon, number 20, Giga Brilliant. So we have all of our number monsters, seems like. Levier the Sea Dragon, Tempo the Percussion Djinn, Make Equip Engineer. One of my fans on Facebook told me about this card. I was saying I could test it out because it is an option you can use, and it is a pretty good card. It has an alright attack stat as well. With 1,800, that's not too bad. So yeah, I went ahead and tested it out. It's a pretty good card. It's a great option for certain situations, so I'm running 1 of them. Also have 1 Wind Up Zen mains, and then for our rank 2s, we have Gachi Gensetsu. We also have number 65, Judge Blesser the Edge Cutter Djinn. Yeah, kind of weird name for this one. It works great for level 2 dark monsters, and since we have 2 level 2 dark monsters really in the whole deck, so it's an option you can use, and it seems to work great. Alright, and we also have Daigusto Phoenix. Not much is needed for Daigusto Phoenix, and yeah. After that, we have our rank 1 monsters. Since we do have a pretty good amount of level 1 monsters, I guess we have, I'm trying to count them real quick. We have 8, I guess, altogether, if I counted correctly, because I counted real quick. And now for our rank 1 monsters, we have Ghostrick Dolahan, I think is how you say that. I'm probably killing the name of this card. I'm sorry, that's probably the best you're going to get out of me, though, on pronouncing that card. Anyway, he gains attack boost for other Ghostrick monsters you control, and then you can detach an Exceed material during either player's turn to target a monster from the field and have that monster's attack until the end phase. So that can protect you because Ghostricks aren't known for their attack power, so you can have the opponent's monsters attack and be able to protect yourself. Not only that, you can target a Ghostrick monster in your graveyard, accept this card and add it to your hand if it is sent to the graveyard. So you can even get Alucard and get it back to the extra deck, because of course it is an Exceed monster. If you target it, it will just go back to the extra deck, of course, instead of your hand. This is a great way to recycle a lot of your Ghostrick monsters, including Alucard. Not only that, we're running 2 of those, so of course we have 1 Slacker Magician. It's a great rank 1 monster. It's probably my favorite rank 1 monster and probably the best one as well. Not much else is really needed to be said about it. So yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this deck profile I've done over Ghostricks. Of course, everyone have a happy Halloween, a safe Halloween, and tell me what you guys think about this build. If you know of any ways to improve it, I'll be testing out, like I said, and we'll try to have some duel videos this weekend. As always, thank you for watching. Remember to comment, rate, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys later. See ya.